Christian men will often manipulate women because if we're not healed and we see that you're compassionate and we see that you even have a prophetic gifting and you see where we're going and you see, what's going to happen in the future and you're excited about where we're heading in our faith, but we're not quite there yet, we will exploit that.
Yeah.
And I've been there. I was there in college. I went to a Christian college but I wasn't healed. I wasn't healed from trauma. I was addicted to pornography. There were all these things in my life where Satan was using it, and I used that to manipulate women.
Were you conscious of it? Were you aware of it?
It was one of those things where I'm sure I could convince myself out of it, but yeah. I think we all are, right? I think you tell me, even for women, like you get in a relationship and you start to see some of these red flags and you're just like, oh, let's just, not look at that. He's got all these other great gifts and I see him for who he's becoming. And, Jesus tells me to see people through his eyes. And so it's like, you can use all these things to divert away from where the Lord's calling you to discern.
Yeah. And that's so important before marriage. Can we talk about that? Because, once you are in covenant with that person, you are legally bound in the spirit realm to this person. And it is your obligation to love them and continue to love them. So it's so important that you choose well, because when you're in that dating place, you can't afford to overlook these red flags, right? It's as if we're treating it like marriage, as if we don't have an option to leave. And that's one of my greatest regrets, is just being in relationships long past their expiration date, just because I'm so bought into it, right? And I can't just cut my losses. But leaving toxic relationships has been the best decision for my life, right? All of my greatest blessings have come because of the people in my life. And all of the most painful events have come at the hands of people in my life.